Hi everyone and welcome to $1 Million App Ideas. I'm Pietro Messineo, I'm an indie dev and I successfully exited some apps in the past. And that's why I feel comfortable today in giving you some suggestions or even some recommendations so now you can enlarge your app portfolio. And why not, maybe even make some millions out of it. So in this new format, I'm going to unveil 3 app ideas every week. And so for each app, we're going to see what is the app about, the revenues of the last 3 months, how many downloads it gets, and also how complicated it is to make such an app. But last but not least, the possible selling price of such an application. So let's see the app of today. It's an app that uses AI to scan anything, and it actually gives you a lot of information. For example, what's the dog, the nutritional values, and many more. So, how much money do you think that such an app is making, or at least made in the last 3 months? You will be surprised to know that it made $213,000. And how about the downloads? Let's see. Well, before to reach the downloads, let's see actually the trends of revenues. As you can see, the trend is positive and the app is actually earning more money compared to the previous months. Let's move to downloads now. 137,000 downloads, which is not that much, but it's actually not that bad because we saw many more applications that were having way more downloads and doing even less money. And let's see how the downloads look like. Well, as you can see, even the downloads are growing, and it's more or less in line with the revenue growth of this application. Let's move about the complexity. Well, it's a 3 out of 10, once again. And you will not be surprised to know why, and we will analyze that very soon. So, if this app made $213,000 in the last 3 months, what could be the potential selling price? Well, as usual, we have to consider several factors: revenue trends, profit margins, user growth rates, market potential, and even the app sustainability. And the usual revenue multipliers that companies use to evaluate applications is ranging between 3 times and 10 times the yearly revenues. So this app made $850,000 in 1 year, roughly. And so if we apply the basic multiplier of 3 times the yearly revenues, so 3 times 852, we get $2.5 million. So now let's see how we can make such an application. Well, potentially we could use OpenAI, ChatGPT 4o with vision capabilities. So we could ask people to upload their image, we will send it to OpenAI, and we will ask OpenAI, what's in this image? What's this category in specific? Give me some extra details, give me nutritional values if it's a food image, and whatever. So that could actually work. I'm not 100% sure if it's the approach that they use, but could actually be, because they write everywhere that it's AI based. And what's the monetization model of this application? Well, they do have subscriptions. And they actually have 2 subscriptions, one for $39.89 yearly subscription and one for $6.99 weekly. And they do have 2 paywalls, one that appears immediately after the onboarding finish and looks like this with a discounted yearly access, and then you will basically lose it and you will get the full access with an extra, I think, $10 for the yearly subscriptions. Paywalls looks pretty much the same, with just a video on the second one, and the boxes looks really the same, just very minor changes. And yeah, of course they do run A/B testing, and you can see here that they have many different pricing options. 1 year for $40.99, 1 year for $31, 1 year for $54, and many more for the weekly access. So they are trying to see which is the best price for which people are subscribing even more. And now let's move to how we can get downloads. The question is always the same, and the answer also. You can try to cooperate with an Instagram influencer or YouTuber, TikToker, whatever, trying to cold mail in some blogs, do some ASO opportunities, which means try to rank up your keywords, and if you have some budgets, why not to invest them in Apple search ads. The app that we were analyzing today is called Every Scan Identify Everything. As you can see, it's in 100 in the top utilities in US. It's having many reviews, and so just go download it and check it out in order to understand what is the app about and how does it looks. So that wraps up our app idea for today, and I hope that this concept sparks inspiration for your upcoming app portfolio. As usual, little disclaimer, all the data that you saw in this video should be considered as estimates because they come from public tools, which means that may not be accurate, even though in the past few weeks, months, year, I would say, I found out that those numbers are very much accurate. As usual, do not forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel, even to the Discord community, and why not also to follow me on Twitter. So, see you soon!